Hey, Roman, did you finish that 600-page investing book?
Yeah.
So what'd you think? Welcome to another exciting episode of Young BizWiz. So what are we going to talk about today, Roman?
My review on The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham.
Oh, what kind of book is that?
It's a 600-page investing book.
It's a 600-page investing book. Now, why on God's green earth would... How old are you now?
I'm 16 years old.
You're 16 years old. Awesome. Why would a 16-year-old American... Why would a 16-year-old American read a 600-page investing book? I can't imagine why you would do something like that. Why?
Because you forced me to.
Okay, that's a good reason. And why did I force you?
Because Warren Buffett said that this was by far the best book on investing ever written.
It says that on the cover?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So Warren Buffett gave the big thumbs up and said it's the best book ever written on investing. So when Daddy saw that on the internet, he lost his mind and bought it in like less than half a second and then made you read it. Is that what happened?
Something like that.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, cool. So as we said before, Warren Buffett, by the age of 12, had read multiple investing books, right? Supposedly like every investing book in the local library. And he had uncles, like I think 2 uncles that helped mentor him on the investing issues as he was growing up. And I would say it worked out pretty well for him, huh?
I guess it did.
Yeah. So I think reading an investing book, at a young age is probably a pretty good idea, or investing books, right? Yeah. And I was just looking on the internet and they had like some 60-year-old guys that are like on these investing websites talking about how they don't know anything about investing, right? They're 60 years old. They've worked their entire lives. They've accumulated all this cash, hopefully, and they don't know how to invest their money. So I think that's a tragedy, a travesty, and we're trying to prevent that from happening. So if you start learning about investing, right, at the age of 16 or whatever, we started like years ago, we will avoid that problem, I'm assuming. What do you think?
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, cool. So let's see. Okay, Roman. So what would you say are the top 3 things you learned from this book?
That most people that are considered investors aren't really investors, but most of them are just speculators in the stock market. Number 2, that this book is really for investing in the long term and making your money over the years and decades, rather than just putting your money in Bitcoin and just making 2 times the return in like 2 months.
So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, is that right?
No, sir.
So we're in it for the long term, the long haul, right? Sounds good to me. And I don't know anything about investing, but whatever. All right, and what's the 3rd thing that you learned?
The 3rd thing that I learned from this book was that you don't really lose or make money until you actually sell your stock, even when it's fluctuating all over the place in the stock market.
So as the stock market goes all over the place through the years, you didn't really make or earn anything until you actually sell those stocks, right? Yes. Okay, that's interesting. Well, it's 600 pages. At least you got 3 things out of it, right?
Better than none.
Yeah, I agree. Better than none. Okay, so do you think teenagers should read this book?
Yes, I do think teenagers should read The Intelligent Investor and learn more about value investing.
Yeah, I think they should too. I think all teenagers should learn about investing. It's a skill that you're going to need and utilize over the next 40 years of your life. The problem is that you don't learn about it. You don't learn about it, and then your parents probably aren't good at investing, or they don't understand it. Like I'm not good at investing. I don't know hardly anything about it, but I think Warren Buffett probably knows a thing or two. And so if he thinks this is a good book, well, then I think you should probably read it, because I want you to be financially literate for the next 40 years of your life. So the younger you start, the better. So I think it's an awesome book for you to read. I'm really happy you read it. I think that parents would have to make, kind of like me, I made you read it, right? So I think parents have to be committed to their kids long term on the financial issue, and they'd have to make their kids read it, for the majority of them. Now, if you're a kid out there and you're seeing this and you want to be successful, investing over the next, 40 years of your life, yeah, have a crack at it. Go for it. There's probably other books you'd read first to try and get a foundation to understand some terminology. But this book is, very well known in the investing community. So yeah, I think it's an amazing book for you to read. I'm really, really happy you read it. So yeah, I'm ecstatic that you read it.
Yeah, it's a little bit outdated, but the concepts still stand.
So
Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll try my best to respond to them. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.